Hallo zusammen. So today I'm very excited because we are in Rothenburg ob der Tauber. That is in Bavaria, so in southern Germany, Bayern. And this is one of my favorite places in Germany. It is literally like a fairy tale medieval town. It's very beautiful, very historical. So I'm excited to take you guys around today. We're starting here at our hotel that we're staying at. So if you want to show them the hotel, it is called, what's it called? Burg Garten Palais. Palais. It's very nice, and I will show you guys the room later. And yeah, we have this medieval church here, and of course I'm going to take you guys around and do my best to give you the historical background information of each thing that we see today. So with that, los geht's!
Right across from our hotel is the Franziskaner Kirche. According to Wikipedia, this church was a former monastery and is now an evangelical Lutheran parish church. The monastery was founded in 1281 by Hermann von Hornburg. The church was built in 1282 and still stands today. It was built in the early Gothic style. After 1548, the buildings of the monastery were eventually used as a Latin school and later on as a residence for pastors' widows. After 1805, the building served, among other things, as a salt magazine. Parts of the complex were eventually demolished, and much of the inventory was destroyed or sold. Apparently, this is the oldest church in Rothenburg ob der Tauber.
It's a nice fountain over here on the side of the church. Really pretty. Right next to the church is this little restaurant. It's called Klosterstube. That was a very good restaurant. I highly recommend. There were barely, I don't think there were any tourists in there. Maybe one other, I think there was one other American family in there. I tried the Spätzle here. That was my first time trying Spätzle. And that was extremely delicious, and I really liked the beer here. We got the Kellerbier, so highly recommend. So next to the church over here, if you walk down this side street, you get really incredible views. Let's just walk out here together and take a look. I hope my camera can pick up just how gorgeous and beautiful it is. Oh, and they have a water fountain here if you need some water. But oh, look at this view, guys. And we are up pretty early. We had breakfast at 7:30 a.m. halb acht. And this is a good time to come out here, I think. So we took some pictures behind the church because of these views, and now we are headed to Plunlein, which I will give a little bit more information about in the next part when we get there. I wanted to give you guys a little impression as we walk around. This is one place I wanted to try. It's called zur Hölle, which basically means to hell or something like that. But I heard the food is very good, at least according to Google reviews, so we will, maybe we'll check that out. I don't know. We have a lot of places we want to try, and we're only here. We're leaving on Sunday, and today is Friday, so we'll see. So here, on our way, this is the Criminal Museum, and I highly recommend this. When we were here the first time, we already went here. So if I find any footage from that first time that we visited, I will insert it into the video now. But I highly, highly recommend this museum. It's super cool. You get to see like medieval torture devices and, you know, how they punished criminals back in medieval times. And it's really scary, but it's also really interesting. So this is a must-do, I think, if you come to visit Rothenburg. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, because there is another Rothenburg in Germany. Also, don't worry, if you need to get some exercise on vacation, just walk around here. You will be good. So here is the entrance to the Criminal Museum, just so you guys know. Here are the opening hours. And look at that. So cool. Ooh. Interessant. Yeah, so you'll go through these doors right here. And like I said, you guys have to do this. It's so awesome. It's so cool. I loved it. Help, my husband locked me up in here. I'm just kidding. All right, so we are walking towards Plunline now. So this whole area has a lot of really old historic homes. They're all very beautiful. Everything you look at is absolutely picturesque. And this is a very popular tourist site. And as you can see, right now there's really nobody around it. But usually there are tons of people crowded around here to get pictures. So I recommend, if you want to get a good view of this, of Plunline, make sure you get out here super early or later in the evening. Both times it looks like are tourist free. All right, so we have a little bit of a rare shot of no tourists. Oh, well, except for us. We're tourists. But look how cool this house is. And there's like this little fountain over here. I don't know if you guys can see into that, but let's get closer. Sorry, the lighting's not the best right now, but yeah. Look at that. So Plunline literally translates, or pretty much translates, to small square, or small square at the fountain, because there is a fountain in front of the house, which I will show you guys in just a moment. We are on the right side of the house right now. So this tower that you guys see right here is the Kobelzeller Tower, and that is from the year 1360. So that's cool. Now let's go look at the fountain and the other side really quick. My husband wanted to take these little steps in front of the house, so let's go up this way. Oh, and it brings us directly to the fountain. Isn't he smart? So here's the fountain that is in front of the house. Be careful where I'm walking so I don't hurt myself. How cool is that, guys? So here it is. And then here is the left side of the house. Yeah, so the left side is the Siebesturm. So yeah, this house has both towers on both sides, and then this fountain here. So cool. Just, it looks so beautiful. So we'll get one more look of the house before we move on. I also recommend, if you are here really early or really late at night, I would try not to be too loud, because people do live in these buildings. So yeah, I would just try to, you know, but of course when you have a lot of people in one area, it can get loud, and I'm sure they're used to that. But yeah, just a little tip. You guys, look how small this door is. It's a medieval town, so you're going to have a lot of small doors like this. I am 5 feet 4 inches. I think that's around 62 meters? I'm not sure. 64 meters maybe?
1 meter 64 maybe.
Oh. I don't know measurements. It's cool, right? Alright, so now I want to take you guys along the city wall. The city wall goes all around Rothenburg ob der Tauber, which is really awesome. And this is actually, Rothenburg ob der Tauber is one of only 3 towns in Germany that still have completely intact city walls. The other 2 towns are Nördlingen and Dinkelsbühl. Dinkelsbühl. So let me take you guys up on the city wall and let's walk around a little bit. Yeah, you guys, everywhere you go around this town, there are just amazing views. And yeah, it kind of looks like we're at one of the beginnings of the city wall, so come on. No skates. Oh, and I meant to tell you guys, there's a little plaque here. So I guess this turn here, so this is, I guess, considered a turn. That was built in, or between 1385 and 1390. So super old. This is so cool, guys. This is a totally legit, totally original city wall that goes around the span of the entire town. It's so incredible to me. I mean, maybe I'm weird, maybe it's incredible to everyone, but being from the United States, you don't have city walls like this. You don't have anything really, like you don't have anything medieval really, you know? So to touch something and see something and enjoy something that is this old is so special to me. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I'm having a wonderful day, so yeah. Now, where we're at on the city wall right now is not very high up, right? But other areas of the wall, the higher that you get, you'll get some really great views. And even here, I mean, you get great views. So, and of course, in my opinion, everything in Rothenburg is very picturesque. So even if you're not very high up, you're going to get a really good view. Because of these great views, Rothenburg is actually known, or sometimes considered, the Franconian Jerusalem. So, little random fact there. It suddenly got very dark in here. Yeah, cool. So I didn't realize there were like these enclosed spaces around the city wall as well. Ooh, spooky.
These small windows here are called Schießscharten. They're very small so that you're protected, and they're used to shoot your arrow on the enemy.
Isn't that sweet? Guys, I wish this camera could capture the view the way that we see it in real life. It just looks like a painting that came to life. My husband pointed out that this looks like an old amphitheater. Wow, that is so cool. Alright, so we are in the main Marktplatz now, in the center of the city, and this is the Rathaus, and I read online that you can climb the staircase all the way to the top, to the tower, and it's only like €2.50, but they only charge you when you get to the top, so in case you don't make it. Which I'm crossing my fingers and squeezing my thumbs that I make it to the top because I'm already out of breath, so. Okay, yeah, here we go. So, actually, let me take you guys back out this way. There is a sign right here that says Rathaus Haupteingang. I'm having trouble speaking today. And then right here, this gives you the information, the opening hours, and then how much everything will cost. And again, they only charge you if you can get to the top. So, here we go. It is 220 steps. So just keep that in mind. That's why I changed into a t-shirt and my actual like running shoes or my athletic shoes. So, wish me luck, guys. I'm very out of shape. Excuse me breathing heavily in the background already, but look how high up we already are. Whew, okay, let's keep going. Okay, this is where it starts to get interesting. Goodness, I hope this can hold me. Oh.
Been here for over 700 years, I think you can.
My husband said it's been here for over 700 years, so should be no problem. Oh my. What the heck? Sie bezahlen oben. Yep, you pay at the top. Good. Okay. Oh my. This is testing my ability to, oh my gosh. Okay guys, this is, this is a tight fit. Oh my. So side note, they actually encourage, my husband pointed this out, for you to share things on social media. I'm so out of breath. So that's good. I was like looking around to see if they prohibit filming before I brought my camera, so oof, that's good. Oh Lord help me. So guys, the good thing is that they have little rest areas that you can stop every now and then. So here, we're in one of the rest areas now because I'm going to pass out. All right guys, we are actually already at the top. We are about to go up the steps to get into the little tower, and you have to climb up it. So I'll show you guys in a second. Okay guys, so it was €5 for the two of us, so $2.50 each. And this is how you get all the way to the tower here. Oh my. It's a tight fit. Whoop, there's a dip there, be careful, hun.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then you'll be
Hi.
rewarded with this view.
Exactly.
Can't hold it anymore.
Hi guys. Ich schwitze viel, aber alles gut. Look at these views, guys. Oh, it's gorgeous. How do you feel, honey?
Good.
Yeah. To be honest, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Just don't drop the camera.
I won't drop the camera. Sorry guys, I think the footage was a little too bright there. But what I was saying was that I don't think it was as bad as I expected it to be. So, but if you're doing this, just keep in mind that last part where you have to climb through, like you have to go up kind of the steep ladder situation, and then you have to squeeze through like a hole. So if you're uncomfortable with things like that, then I would not recommend to do that.
And also
yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid of heights, so if you have to deal with that,
yeah,
think about this twice too, because it's really high.
It's very high, yeah. But I'm kind of proud of myself because I always tell you guys like how unfit I am and how I'm trying to get on track to be more healthy, but it's tough for me. Oh, I think this is the street that our hotel is on here. Yeah. So our hotel is like right down there, and there's that church that I showed earlier in the video. But yeah, most of the staircase is pretty wide and kind of a wide spiral, but then it does get really, really tight. So just keep that in mind. Alright guys, also keep in mind that if you're coming around this way on the tower to go back down, the door sticks out here and is fixed there, and that is a really tight fit. So if you want to get back down to avoid that, just go around the other way here. Look at this old door here, guys. Very medieval. Okay, so this is the Marktplatz. This is the center of the city or town. And we were all the way up there. So right here is the Rathaus, which is styled in actually a Renaissance style. I believe this was actually rebuilt around the Renaissance era. 1681. Oh, thank you to my husband. It says 1681 on the building. And here is their clock tower. And this actually will chime every so often. If I figure out the times that it does that, I'll put them on the screen. But it's pretty cool. So, yeah, and this is where they'll have, you know, the Christmas markets and things like that. And then I read online, there's a really good blog that this woman wrote online that I will link down below in the description box. But there is a fountain over here, and apparently way back like in medieval times, traders would come here and they would allow their animals to drink from this fountain. So I thought that was kind of interesting, kind of cool. So yeah, we'll just continue to explore around today and share whatever we come across. At this little children's store, there's a little teddy bear blowing bubbles. Isn't that cute? I like that. So here's another one of the gates. We're walking back again to another part of the city wall because I want to get up a little bit higher to show you guys the views. And this is just really cool. It feels like you're stepping back in time when you come here. Deutsche Brot. Deutsches Brot. Deutsches Brot, sorry. Yeah, so here you can see this is the Markusturm, and that was finished being built in the 12th century. That's cool. Here's another view of the tower that we went up in, where the Rathaus is. That's cool. Okay, so now we're at another part of the city wall, and this one takes us a little bit higher than that other part, so we can get some pretty good views of the city. Can you imagine living there? Like just living right there. Just get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, look out the window, and here's a medieval city wall. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I can't comprehend. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. I just can't comprehend it. It's just cool to me. Okay, we're currently going up more stairs. At the end of this, yeah, there's this part at the city wall here. And you can actually climb up here, and again, you have to pay. I believe it's, again, $2.50 per person.
I think it's called the Röderturm.
Röderturm. I'll put it up on the screen once I get the official name. But, okay, more stairs. Here we go. All right, when you get up to the top, just open this door. Just kidding, we're not quite at the top yet. But we think that's the top. All right, so once you get to the top, you just pay the person that's working here. Again, it's €2.50 per person. And wow, more amazing views. Just beautiful. There's a guest book here, so I am going to write my name in here. Is it all open? Yeah. Jackie in Germany. YouTube. There we go. Ooh, sorry for the wind noise, guys. See, down here is the city wall. You can see how it stretches around. Wow. That wind feels good, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, look at that. So this is one of the city gates that leads in and out of the city. Okay, yeah, I think I showed this earlier, but here it is. My husband was correct. Röderturm. So that's where you want to go if you want to go to the top like we did with the city wall. Guys, look at these cool things. Okay, apparently this thing is starting to happen. Everyone is over here waiting for it, just like me now. Oh yeah, so here, if you guys can see, this is supposed to be the mayor from yeah, a long time ago. I think, don't get me wrong, maybe the 1600s. But that's Mayor Georg, and there's a lore about him that he saved the whole town after drinking a whole liter of wine. Yeah, if I find that story again, I'll link it down below in the description box. All right, so right across from the Rathaus here, we're going to have lunch at the Ratsstube. We've actually been here before, but we've only been here one time. The last time we were here in Rothenburg, and that was before I decided to start a YouTube channel. So, I think we want to sit outside, so let's do that. All right, so I got the Kartoffelrösti because Rösti is one of my favorite foods in Germany. It comes with this really good salad and Kräuterquark. So, guten Appetit. Okay, so now we are heading down to what is known as the Double Bridge. Apparently it's a nice little sightseeing area. From what I read online, there's not really any true significance to it. It's just really cool to look at. And it doesn't hurt to kind of get some steps in and walk. Even though we've done a lot of that today, huh? but yeah, just to see more views of the city. And right now we're kind of outside of the city wall. So, let's go. Okay, we can already see the double bridge from here. Through the trees here. So we're almost there. It's not so bad. Okay, here we are at the bridge. So this is actually the Tauberbrücke, but people refer to it as Doppelbrücke because of this double bridge, obviously. And this was actually believed to be built around 1330, right? The year 1330. However, it was detonated by German troops in 1945 to stop US troops from crossing over here. So the bridge was actually rebuilt in 1957.
56, I think.
Or sorry, 1956. So I think that's pretty cool history. Right now we're on top of the bridge, so what we want to do is we want to get down so that I can show you guys why it's actually called Doppelbrücke, or referred to as that. And look at this. Wow. Alright, so this right here is actually the path I want to get down to. So we have to go back out the other way and go around. But I wanted to show you guys this view really quick, because I think it's really pretty. Alright, so here is one side of the Doppelbrücke, or der Tauberbrücke. And we'll go on the other side in just a moment. But wow, just being able to see the city from below is such an interesting point of view, I think. Okay, we're coming up on the other side of the Doppelbrücke now. Wow, this is so cool, guys. How awesome is that? Wow. Alright, so we got our pictures. And yeah, this is a really, guys, I actually recommend that you walk down here and take a look. Yeah, it's not like so much to see, but like I said, every part of the city is beautiful, and that's a nice little hike. Like I said, I'm not completely fit. I'm pretty unfit, actually, and I don't think that that was so difficult. However, walking back up might be hard. Alright, so we came from all the way down there where the Doppelbrücke is, and as you can see, I'm sweaty. Ich schwitze viel und ich bin sehr müde. Das war sehr anstrengend. So it was very exhausting, and yeah, I'm not in the greatest shape, so keep that in mind if you visit here. If you want to go down there, you have to come all the way back up. So, but it's worth it. But yeah, keep it in mind. Okay, so now we want to go into the Christmas museum here. And it looks like you enter over here where it says Weihnachtsdorf. So we're going to go in there. I don't know if I can film in there, but maybe I can take pictures, so we'll see. I couldn't film inside of the museum or take any pictures, but after you're done with the museum, you come out into a little store, and they have a lot of cute stuff. Guys, look at this. This is super cool. This is all inside of the store. And the tree spins. That is so awesome. So right now we are in Waffenkammer, which is like a medieval store. It's really cool, and they have some, you know, regular souvenir stuff too for Rothenburg in here. But we decided to get, do you want to show them? A Waldmeister liquor. It's like an, is it like an absinthe thing?
No, it's a cream liquor.
Oh, the other thing was an absinthe. So, we'll let you know how that tastes when we try it. So now we're buying some Schneeballen. This is a must get in Rothenburg. This is like a regional treat here. We think so. So here is where we bought the Schneeballen, and we're very excited.
Here is St. Jakob's Kirche. According to Wikipedia, this was originally a Catholic church, but is now a Lutheran church. This church was built between 1311 and 1484. Different parts of the church were built in different years, dating between 1322 and 1471. The church was then extensively renovated between 2005 and 2011.
So in front of the St. Jakob's Kirche, they have a little model of Rothenburg up to Tauber, so it's pretty cool. I wanted to show the back side of the Kirche as well. Looks cool. Alright, so we are going to try this now. It's called Glucklach? Gluckloch. Cook. Why do I want to add an L? Gluckloch. So this is kind of a Kneipe, like a little bar. So I'll let you guys know if it's good. We just want to get a beer here, so yeah. Alright, so highly recommend Glucklach 38. Das war sehr gut. Das war sehr lecker. Well, lecker. Das Bier war lecker. So we are having zur Hölle for dinner, and that literally means to hell. But I heard that this restaurant is very delicious, so we will see. We got very lucky because we did not make a reservation, but we would recommend make a reservation ahead of time. You have to email them to make a reservation, so I will put that in the description box below. But we just got really lucky. So I will, of course, show you the food and let you know what we think. So das Essen sieht sehr gut aus. I got the spare ribs. Oh, dankeschön. Und mein Mann hat die, oh my gosh, why am I trying to speak German right now? My husband ordered the lamb, and he has a little bit of brot with that. And everything looks good, so guten Appetit. You can also dine down there, which is really cool. This looks like almost cavernous or something, but yeah, medieval. All right, so we finished dinner here at Zur Hölle. That was really good. Like I said, I got the spare ribs. My husband got the lamb, and we were both very happy with our dishes. So if you ever come to Rothenburg ob der Tauber, I highly recommend this restaurant. Just make sure to make a reservation 1 to 2 days ahead of time. We just got lucky to get a table when we came in. They open at 5 p.m. At least when we were here, they open at 5 p.m. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Okay, so we're doing a little stroll through through the town now. We're back over near where Kuchloch is, which is the, Kuchloch 38. That's the Kneipe we were at earlier. And anyways, this Turm here, this Klingenthurturm, was built between 1395 and 1400. And it looks really beautiful, so let me give you guys a better view. So, look at this. Gorgeous, wonderful, and amazing. And then look at that. Like somebody lives in that. What the heck? And there's Kuchloch. And over here is St. Wolfgang's Kirche. And the bartender inside of Kuchloch recommended this to us to come visit this. So let's go. Okay, so this is interesting. So the Klingen Gate, which is right here, that sits above a narrow gorge, which is this kind of, it's like a waterway here. And it leads down into the Tauber Valley. So that is really cool. It was already mentioned in 1360 and used as a water tower until the 19th century. So the fortified church of St. Wolfgang is over here as well. The fortified church with its Schäfer Tanz, or shepherd dance cabinet, is an integral part of the fortifications of the Klingen Tower. Although it's an active house of worship, it also has a multi-story subterranean defense tunnels called casemates, arrow slits, and an artillery room. So the late Gothic church was built around 1490 and the high altar dates from 1514. So let me show you guys how beautiful this is. Now, when we were first in Rothenburg, which was maybe 2 years ago now, we did stumble upon this, but I never looked up the history of this church or anything like that. So this is really cool for me to learn. And this is so cool. Like, look at those little windows up there. What the heck? And does that not look like you're going to walk into some enchanted fairy tale situation? It looks like that, doesn't it?
Or you can also ride the bike, but you have to get off your bike.
Okay, well, yeah. So my husband said, or you can also ride the bike, but it says Radfahrer absteigen. So you actually have to get off of your bike. You silly. So there's the bridge we were on, and there is Wolfgang's Kirche. And here is a fish that we're not sure if it's dead or not.
But that's not Wolfgang Petri's Kirche, right?
Nein, das ist nicht Wolfgang's Petri.
Dann bin ich beruhigt.
He is alive. Alles gut. Here's an outside view of the city wall. I think it's a pretty legit wall. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a swing.
Will that hold me?
Yeah.
Oh, God, Lord. Okay, I have to swing myself, but I can't.
Or you can sit on it and swing like that.
Okay. It's alright. It's not that fun. Okay, I'm done. Hallo. Oh, hallo. Wieder hallo. Look at these views.
Hi guys, so future Jackie here. I forgot to end the first part of this video. So this was one full day in the town, and I really enjoyed it. It's amazing. I want to go back every single year. So like I said, this is only part one. Please watch part two. That's another full day of all kinds of stuff. And we will be visiting Wolfgang's Kirche, like going inside in part two of this video, because we got there a little bit late and it wasn't open yet. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye!